one of the cool things that I'm really looking forward to in this project is the fact that this is actually my first time doing a Let's Play of a GameCube game by myself. I have done GameCube Let's Plays, you know, Mario Party 4, 5, and 6, but this is my first time doing a but all those were co-op LPs, so this is my first time doing one by myself. Anyway, you can actually head down over here, or head this way at least. Oh, okay, there's really not much of interest, actually. At least I don't think so. Yeah, there's not much of interest over here. That's a fortune teller if you want, in case you somehow get stuck on how to get through this game. Oh, I actually did not know there was a star piece there, so I'm glad I took a stop and found that out. All right then. Who's the hottie you got there with me? Well, it's not like that. What's up, baby? Why don't you hang with us for a while? We play real nice. Yeah. Sure. If there's a group of 3 of you, then you're probably gonna put her into like some prostitution or something like that. Yeah, very sweet that they think that you're cute. I like to think that you're cute too, personally. Goombella is personally one of my favorites in this game. I think I like her more. I think I like her more than Goombario, mainly because she's actually more useful in this game she's more useful than Goombario was, and there's a reason for that. There's actually a reason for that later. Oh boy, looks like these Goombas got their feelings hurt, so for that they decided that they're gonna rough us up. So this is an introduction to a regular battle now. So we're fighting like regular enemies. So later on there will be like actual encounters that we will be running into, just like typical RPG games. So this is our first real instance of battling here. So you can actually switch with your party member like this, and unlike in the first game, it'll actually stay like this until you decide that you want to switch again like that. So, in this case, for Goombella, she has Headbump and Tattle. I will show Tattle first because I'm going to be tattling these. I'm going to be tattling these enemies. I will be tattling a lot of enemies in this game, which means that I will be using Goombella a lot throughout this Let's Play. I'll probably be using her the most out of all the other party members throughout this playthrough. And the reason being is because there's actually, okay, there we go. Yeah, like, see that there's an example of how precise Super Guardian can be. But yeah, aside from that, it's nothing too terrible. But because these enemies aren't that hard to take care of. But anyway, yeah, this game has a tattle log, and I do intend on completing the tattle log. And if you want to complete the tattle log, you want to tattle basically every single enemy in this game. And that sounds like a lot of work, but I'm pretty dedicated to it. I unfortunately won't actually be able to tattle every single enemy, but I will be tattling as much enemies as I encounter. So that's that right there. I didn't tattle at Paragoomba. That's okay, because there's plenty more opportunities where we'll encounter Paragoomba, so all is not lost. I will also be going over all of the I'll be going over every new enemy that we encounter. So I'll be taking notes on every single enemy info. So for example, the Goombas there, all 3 of those Goombas had 2 HP. They have an attack power of 1. The Spiking Goomba has an attack power of 2, and all of them have Headbunk. The Paragoomba has Dive. Spike Goomba has a spike on his head, so you cannot jump on it at all. And a Paragoomba you can only jump on because he's too high in the air for you to hammer him. Now returning from the first game, we have first strikes. So if you attack an enemy before you initiate the battle, then you'll get the advantage by attacking first or off the bat. Okay. Come here. Alright, you're gonna be mean. Alright. Alright. Alright, that's cool. I get that's fine, I guess. Anyway, so when you attack an enemy before the battle starts, then you get to attack right off the bat. And what's cool is that they made first strikes really overpowered in this game, that you can actually time your first strike attacks, so you can pretty much almost guaranteed that you'll KO enemies even before you actually start fighting them. Like, for example, I think there's only one spiking over here, so before I even get a chance to actually use my first move, I'm already done. So that's just something that's one of the things that they made really easy about this game. So that's just something right there. However, you can get hit by enemies before the battle initiates, and by that point, and when that happens, then the enemies will get the advantage by hitting you first, depending on how they hit it. And this right here is the first enemy that will do it. And this is actually a brand new enemy from oh yeah, I can show this off now if I can. Okay. This right here is the tattle log, as you can see. This is some info of all of the enemies right here, and we'll be filling up as much of these as possible. There's 124 enemies that you can tattle in this game. So, all right then. Anyway, brand new enemy here. When you get hit by an enemy from first strike, you want to try to either block it or super guard it. Block the attack or super guard the attack. And if you can't do any one of those, then you just get hit before the battle initiates. Before the battle actually initiates. So, it can be frustrating, especially if you're on low HP. Anyway, a new enemy here to Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. We have Spinias. Yeah, Spinias have 3 HP, they have an attack power of 1, and they have... Oh, okay, here's... Okay, see right there, I got hit by a first strike. So that means the Spinia got the advantage over me. But anyway, Spinias have the new Spin, which you can easily block. Or you can super guard like that, and there we go. Yeah, super guarding makes battling very overpowered, in my opinion, which is very cool. Enemies can drop whenever you defeat an enemy from an encounter, you can get coins off of them. They can also drop either hearts or flowers, or even items. And when you pick up a heart drop, then every heart drop that you pick up heals both you and the party member itself, which is really cool. So very useful in case one of your party members happen to be in low HP or dead. So keep that in mind. There is a lot to explain right now, and it's just hard, and it's very hard to get them all. And they all just happen really quickly in this game. It's just I don't even know where to start with next. Anyway, pick up that black key. Black key is very special. Apparently, I can hear this voice of this black chest. The Hero of Legend. The Hero of Legend? That sounds like nonsense. Everyone else, nothing. Okay. A long time ago, an evil spirit cast a curse on me, locking me in this box. I was bummed. I've been here ever since, waiting a long, long time for the hero to come by. Okay. Yeah, I'm not exactly confident I can trust this box either, you know? Yeah, I guess you're right, but... Wait, what? You said what out loud? I think it may be best not to mention that we're looking for the crystal stars. Okay. And the chest heard it, so... For the crystal stars, you say? Are you now? So you really are a hero. Well, you're definitely gonna need my help if you hope to get those bad boys. All right, so first we need a key, and that's pretty much it. The key looks like that. Okay, I happen to pick that up. What should we do? Okay, it's around somewhere. And being stuck in a box is no picnic. Alright. Well, let's see. There's two choices. Frankly said that I can't trust this box. However, I can't get anywhere else. And I already have the key. So I think I'm going to take my chances. Even though I don't trust this box, I'm going to take my chances anyway. Here you go. Thank nothing. What's this? What? Fools! No! I fell for it again. Oh my god, every playthrough, all the time. Why? So guess what? We get the curse that he got. And the curse... Let's see what it is. From now on, in certain places you'll turn into a paper airplane. What? Man, this curse hurts so much. I don't want to be an airplane. What if I crash and fall and die? I'll hit a tree. Or even fall in the water while I'm in an airplane. Okay. Looks like we gotta... Okay. So yeah, you have to control this thing while you're flying. I zoned out. What was that? I get it. It's terrible. Maybe. Maybe I'll return to normal. Well, maybe means yes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that guy's beef was. But anyway, now we get 1 out of 4 abilities. And these are new to this game. Which I guess they needed something to somehow make make all the buttons on the GameCube work. Since you do have more buttons to work with than on an N64. So just go ahead and head on through. Wow, listen to his music. Very grand. It's like you're in church or something like that. I don't even know what church is like. Wow, that's the 1,000-year door. And it's real. Very real. Alright, let's move closer. I don't know. What could it be? Let's step on it. Whoa! What's going on? I like how everybody, you can see that everybody is made out of paper. Because it is a paper game after all. What is happening to the map? Whoa. And it looks like something appeared there. All those crazy lights. Huh. So that showed us where the crystal star is. It looked as if a mysterious power was given to Mario. Alright.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go back to your lab. I see. About that light that we saw shining on Mario. Something called a special move. Do I want to try it out? No. I know it's very important, but there's more important things. Wow! Astounding! This map has radar-like functions. It shows the location of a crystal star. It looks like the first crystal star is found in a place called Petal Meadows. The area is a vast meadow that lies far to the east of Rogueport. Tad suspicious? The name Petal Meadows did come up from time to time in my research. Okay, there's a pipe that leads to Petal Meadows. Pipe travels efficient. Where did I get the map? Let's see. I got it from Princess Peach. Yep, Her Highness. She does look like that. I wonder how you can describe things, like, realistically. How do you describe things realistically like that? So it is her! Your princess came to see me the other day. She wanted to learn about the crystal star. I told her about the crystal stars and my suspicions about Petal Meadows. Doesn't seem likely, but perhaps she tried to go to Petal Meadows on her own. Okay. There was another suspicious group asking about the same thing. Oh yeah, Princess Peach definitely wouldn't be involved with them. Alright, well, I guess we better catch up to her. Yeah. Alright then. Let's go. Whoa, 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 whoa. And we get Power Smash. What is Power Smash, you ask? It's a badge. It's very useful. And basically, so now we have, returning from the first game, a badge system. Nope. Alright then. So when you equip a badge in this game... Oh, that's the wrong button. All you gotta do is that. So with this, we can now use Power Smash in battle. And this makes it so that our hammer can do a little bit more damage with the cost of some FP. Not a big deal. And you can fight this guy. You can try it out by fighting this guy, but still not gonna do it because the reward. Because as I said, the reward is not. The reward you get is pretty much nothing. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and head our way to Petal Meadows. Hold on, I want to battle you. Oh, okay, wrong way. Alright, so I was in the middle of talking about... Oh! Okay, so yeah, there's a bunch of new stuff with battling in this game. One of them is that. You have an audience system, so the audience can do a bunch of foolish things. And because of that, the audience, because the audience have a mind of their own, it's completely random as to what they're gonna do. So, if they decide to throw stuff at you, that sucks. Well, that depends on the item. They can throw items at you. At that point, you probably wouldn't want to attack them. Because if they give you a useful item and you attack them, that chance is gone. Also, the background can fall on you, and there's a bunch of other crazy things that can happen in battles that can either be beneficial or just really frustrating. So that's just I would just say so you're pretty much relying on RNG 5% of the time. The other 95% of the time in battles, you should be okay, as long as you play strategically. Anyway, wow, what is this? It's kind of soggy. Yeah, I would imagine it's kind of soggy. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. Okay, that is definitely not good. Bloop bloop. Bloop bloop bloop. Bloop 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 bloop. Bloopity bloop blue. Bloop 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 bloop. That's right, and we can do that. Alright, so our next boss. This is the big blooper. Back in the first game, well, we fought Blooper 3 times in that game. Well, you only fight Blooper once in this game, and it's this. Wait, what did it say? Ew, it's all slimy! I just can't stand slimy, nasty, icky things. GROSS. Alright, it has 12 HP, 1 attack power. And it has tentacles. You can attack the tentacles, which you actually have to attack the tentacles. The tentacles 3 HP. Tentacles have to move slap. Yeah, tentacles have to move slap, and you just have to deal with the tentacles. Bloop, bloop, oop. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop, 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 bloop. I rather bloop? That's it? Okay. Wow. And that's blocking, by the way. Alright then. So we just gotta go ahead and attack the tentacles, and that's pretty much as straightforward as it gets. For enemies that have really tight timing for defending, I usually just defend instead of super guard. usually that's the case for most bosses. Most bosses have really fast attacks. That's kind of hard to time your super guarding. So that's usually how I go about with it. Anyway, here's Power Smash. So what I just did there is something new to this game. It's called Stylish. I don't know how to describe it, but when you like time your attacks perfectly, I guess, then you just like impress the audience and do a bunch of crazy things. And actually, that heals your star points. If you happen to use any star points. Okay, so that's their first instance of RNG right there. Right? That was not in my control. Something fell from the ceiling and caused Goombella to be dizzy. So that's our first status element already. I didn't think that I would show it off that early on, but it happens. But yeah. So that sucks. I will explain more status elements in the next episode because I've been recording for quite a long time and we just defeated the boss. So there we go. That is the giant blooper done. Wow, he just like hit his head on the ceiling. Man, that's gotta hurt. Alright, well, in any case, that is gonna be it for this episode of Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. And next time we're gonna go across these moving platforms, across that pipe that we just saw earlier. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye! Oh, actually, no, I'm not done yet. Before I end the episode off real quick, on the description of every episode, there's going to be a pastebin link, talking about some, stuff that you guys can actually get yourself involved into throughout the duration of this Let's Play. There's a nickname suggestion on, later on in the game, where, well, there are actually 3 nickname suggestions, and I will, choose either three of the best nicknames that I like, or three of the most voted nicknames. So be sure to comment below on any episode throughout the duration of this Let's Play. What nickname do you want to see featured on this playthrough? And I'll say right now, I'm going to put in my first votes of this nickname war for Emily. And there's also like oh man, it's hard to describe it without spoiling stuff, but just read the pastebin, and all that will be described there. And I'm saying that early on in advance now, so that way I don't have to wait for it. That way I don't have to wait for you guys to get your votes in for when I record the episode where that actually becomes necessary. So with that being said, that's gonna be it for this episode of Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.